Greetings. Today I would like to work on learning Rust. So, with that, I'll transition here. And so here's Rust's homepage. Go to documentation. I think we're just going to take the first book here. And we're going to go chapter by chapter. So, click on this. There's different editions available. We're just going to take the second edition. You can find the second edition here. There's 20 projects. So we'll start at the beginning. You guys can read along. I know this is going to be really boring and a long episode, but here we go. No, we could take a couple different approaches. I could read it out loud, or we can read it in our heads. We'll go ahead and read it. It wasn't always so clear, but the Rust programming language is fundamentally about empowerment. No matter what kind of code you're writing now, Rust empowers you to reach further, to program with confidence in a wider variety of domains than you did before. Take, for example, systems level work that deals with low-level details of memory management, data representation, and concurrency. You know what? I'm not going to read all of this. This is going to be really boring. I'm just going to skim. Okay, so Rust is supposed to solve concurrency bugs. Has cargo, dependency manager, consistent code styling. Compiles down to lower level code. The goal is to provide safety, productivity, speed, and ergonomics. And everyone knows that ergonomics obviously means efficiency. So, speed and efficiency. Yay. Concept chapters versus programming chapters. Interesting. Okay, great. Getting started. I'm going to install it. Now, I may have already installed Rust at some point. I don't think we're going to use Rust up. Honestly, if you're using Linux, we're going to assume that we can just install it via the command line. So, Rusty. Oh, hey, look, I actually don't have it. And cargo. Hey, I can't sudo. Should fix that. Hey, look, here's some suggested packages. We do want the doc. So we'll apt install that in a minute. And to see if we've installed it correctly, we'll run the rustc -- version. You know, you can install it using rust up to get the latest version. I typically like to install my things using the local package manager when appropriate. So 1.28.0, yay, we've got installed. Well done. So we're going to make a folder called Rust, chapter 1, and we're going to do a hello exercise. So 1, 2, create a project directory. Oh, hey, you know, they suggest a project directory, so we're going to follow what they ask for here instead of making our own stuff. So make dir projects, cd projects, make dir hello world. Okay, so we just make a file called main.rs. So function name, main, print line, oh great. The other day, is that an exclamation point? It is. It's weird. Closing bracket. Okay. So that's where I must have gotten from. I was getting confused with C's printf and Pascal's right line, I think it was. Whoever's right line it is. I don't remember anymore. Yep, Pascal's right line. Not that any of you care. Because we're learning Rust, not Pascal. But printf, right line, print line, yep. Here we are. So function, main, don't see any typing. That's fine. Rustc main.rs. Hey, create a little file, run it. Hello world, excellent. Yep, just like any other programming language, the main function is the special one that gets run first. We don't have any parameters here. I assume that we could accept some sort of arguments. Functions are wrapped in curly brackets. We actually call a function here. So we're calling a macro. instead of a function. So, seems kind of silly. Yeah, compiling and running are separate steps. Some languages it's not the case. Okay, great. Let's go check out cargo. Let's make sure cargo is installed. Cargo version, yep, it's installed. Okay. Cargo new. Hello, cargo. Well, what happens if we put help in here? So we can create a binary by default using a template or a library. We can override the name. And we can initialize it with get or something like that. All right. Well, we're just going to do the binary. So we got a couple of different things going on here. Cargo.toml. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Has some package details. Interesting. Where did it get my name from? It must be my git global config. Oh, that's not get all. No. Get dash all. Oh, I want list. Yep. Okay. So that looks like where I got it from. We can specify some dependencies in there. We also have some source code. I created a main RS with hello world in it. Interesting. I guess that must be the template. Okay, so I guess we're expected to build it with cargo. Cargo build. It's created a lock file. Some sort of timestamp in it, maybe. Target folder. Debug build. Bunch of interesting support files. And hello cargo. Yay! Although I wonder if there's a cargo run. Very good. Unoptimized plus debug info in the target. Don't care about recompiling it. Cargo build help. I wonder if we can tell it to do a release. Yep. Cargo build dash dash release. Cargo run dash dash release maybe. Hey, look, optimized. Hey, look, it's right there. Build for release. Excellent. Okay, so that's it for chapter 1. See you guys.